Okay, the fact that there's 20,000 chips makes this decision a little bit easier. The fact that it's double suited. If it was a rainbow, I don't necessarily know if I would shove. But, and this is, the fact that Duffer's so deep makes him want to play it this way. But if somebody shoves on us, I think we probably have to call here. Any of these guys, you guys are all at the same chip size with all these guys behind. I don't think I could ever raise fold. So with that being in mind, it makes me want to shove instead of just min raise. And we're in pretty scary shape here with the low wrap, and luckily our 2-pair held up. Nothing's going to play any differently if we would have shoved, but unless the stack sizes warrant doing something differently. Let's say you have an extremely deep player behind you and you're getting deeper, where you may not want to open shove. It's probably a good thing to do with these dynamics at this table right now. Just open shove with that. An orbit went by, there weren't any playable hands, and the blinds are up, making each pot at this 7-handed table 23,000 chips. We are willing to play for our stack with this hand, and insta-call. We're pretty far ahead here, and that's not the greatest flop in the world. And luckily we hit our 2-pair on the river scoop. That's a terrible flop. Not that great of a turn, and we got lucky on the river. Here's one of the hands where the stack sizes may dictate a different play. We've got a button with 630,000, and these guys are healthy enough where they're not going to want to call a hand out of position. So if I had this situation where I would definitely call if either of these two guys shoved, I make a raise to about 25,000 in this hand. And we're going to snap call them because we are getting almost 2-to-1. We need to put in another 80,000 into a pot of 150,000. So we're snap calling here, and heart, no heart. So we lose a decent sized pot here. This hand actually plays well. If I was in later position, I would have I would definitely consider shoving this from the cutoff or the button. Since this has been made, I don't think I would have done it in this position with these stack sizes, but just letting you guys know that hand doesn't play that poorly. All in for stacks. Well, I think it's actually probably okay to call here. We've got to call 12,000 into a 54,000 chip pot. If we hit a set, well, let's kind of. Obviously, we'd like to be a little bit deeper because we're not going to hit that often. If this 9 was lower, I would consider going with it right now. But it's not a bad decision to fold. But I think I'm going to call there pre-flop.